Hello and welcome back to Ruby's story. We just got back from the day going out and checking out rendezvous sites. Ruby is still not 100% sure which rendezvous site she is wanting to use. So she came back here to take a nap with Yukon and her pups. We are just waiting on little Lalila here behind us to get up her weight. She is currently at 14.9 pounds. She only has like 0.1 to go before we can move, so I was kind of hoping that we'd have a little bit more time than that. One thing we did decide in the last episode is that Ruby is not wanting the pups to eat any food that is sitting for too long. She thinks that that is why her pups are getting sick. Excuse my voice, 1 second. So yeah, if she can help it, she's trying to make it where the pups are not getting any meat that sits for too long. So she's just trying to clean up this meat chunk here. You know, if she knew that Yukon was the one who was going to get to eat it, she would leave it for him, but yeah, the regurgitated meat stuff will disappear on its own. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. All the pups are pretty close by and coming in closer as we sleep. Good, Yukon is all healed up. Our minor injury has also healed. And should be time to move now. And here it is. So I guess we will go ahead and continue. And let's take a look at our map here. Our territory is really kind of not doing the greatest. I'm pretty sure we checked out these the last time. There is this one. Ruby is not sure about it because it reminded her of the one she grew up in, and she remembers how bad the coyotes were and how many siblings she lost. I don't know, I feel like she's kind of wanting to move in this direction. Let me see. Yeah, this one's across the river. So I think she's going to want one on this side where pups are still pretty young. So maybe we'll try for that one right there. And that way we can kind of strengthen up the territory a bit before we start exploring more. So let's head to the west, it looks like, after the pups get done eating. Here they come. They're going to be all nice and lengthy. We got Chandra. We have Amber. Guardian and Lalila. Aww. Look at you guys. You're all so big now. I always push the wrong buttons, darn it. Okay, well, let's get out of here before something decides to attack us, shall we? Come on, pups. Let's go take a look at this rendezvous site over here. Maybe it'll be next to the pond. So there's a deer in there. Last time we tried to go through these boulders, we ended up getting attacked by an eagle, but pretty sure the pups are safe from eagles at the moment. So we'll just have to see. The pups aren't even coming. Guys. Yukon. Just like putting down more food for him. Alright, well, go ahead and eat that then. Yukon's like, what? I just wanted them to enjoy the view by the pond for a minute. Ruby is a bit on edge. She remembers the coyotes being here when she first came to scout out the den before letting the pups come here. And she remembers the cougar she had smelled nearby. One of the pups is swimming. A few of the pups are swimming. Guardian and Chandra in the water. Even Yukon in the water. Come on, Lalila. It's not time for swimming. But like, Ruby would definitely prefer to be going the other direction, and there's a moose in her road, so yeah, everything about going that way just feels wrong to Ruby. And I think she's going to just take the pups to the rendezvous site that they've already scouted out. She's not sure about it because, like I said, it does remind her of the one that she grew up in, but yeah, she just doesn't feel good about taking the pups in that direction. And there's a lot of things in the way that are just adding to her feeling. So we'll go this way and we'll hope that it is a good one. Hopefully we don't regret this decision, but I mean, it's not like any of the rendezvous sites are going to be super safe, so. Guardian is running next to Dad. We got Chandra, Lalila, and Amber over here on the right side of Mom. Thankfully, the rendezvous site isn't too far away, so the pups should be able to make it just fine. We do have coyotes howling or yipping very close by, and scent on the ground. It's definitely not what we want to be hearing and smelling. But I do believe it's right up here, so hopefully we'll be okay. There's lots of tall grasses if we need. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, we're like right on top of it, right here. Yes. What should we name this? Let's name it... I'm gonna name it Sapphire Rock. Just because there's a little rock in here, and I don't know, I just wanted to name it something other than what I normally name my rendezvous sites. Okay, go ahead and skip that. It sounds like there is a mama nearby, and you know, Ruby likes to give the pups fresh meat. So I do think she would be very interested in trying to find where this baby might be. Okay, we have exited the range, it sounds like. She remembers her mom always being so lucky with finding the baby ungulates, and she always wondered how her mom did it so easily. I think so far she has not figured out the trick to it. Oh, there it is. Ruby is very proud of herself, and it's right next to the pups. Well, maybe this rendezvous site will prove to be a good one after all. Here we go, guys. Come eat your first elk calf. Come on out, Amber. I think Ruby's feeling better about this site already. She likes how she can see out pretty far. At least this way. Do still have a little bit of coyote scent on the wind. What do you think, you guys? Did you guys get all full? Can't believe we're already at the rendezvous site with you guys. It feels like we just had you. You must be tired because they're kind of already starting to hide in the grasses. So let's go ahead and put them all in. Oh, there's just so much daylight left. But Ruby is pretty tired as well. It's like Yukon is also tired. Definitely have a lot of territory sorting we need to do. But we definitely don't have the energy to do that today. So let's go ahead and nap after a picture. Yukon and Ruby spent the night both facing different directions to be sure to keep an eye on their surroundings as much as possible. With it being a new place, you know, they don't want to be caught off guard, that's for sure. There is elk scent on the wind, and looks like this elk calf carcass is about gone. Also no longer fresh, so Ruby will go ahead and clean that up and try to bring them back something fresh when they come back. Yukon is coming over with a very confident tail, like he's trying to tell Ruby something. We are not smelling anything other than the elk, though, so we're going to invite Yukon to go out hunting with us. Yukon. So handsome. He's such a good mate for Ruby. I love him. And yeah, we're gonna go do a hunt, and then we can see what we need to do with territory. Maybe that's what he was trying to tell us, like, hey, territory's getting pretty low. And hide those so we know which one is ours. And yeah, we'll see where we end up after this elk hunt here. Definitely lots of babies hiding around. Here we go. Are you ready, Yukon? This is the sage wart herd. She certainly wishes that she knew how far away they are. She's still kind of developing her senses. You know, as she learns how to read the scents better, she hopes that she'll be able to figure that out. Oh, it's actually a bison carcass. You know, they're both healthy and they have plenty of energy. I think she would rather do a hunt and find the elk herd and be able to bring back more fresh regurgitated meat for the pups. Just if we're you know, I just think that Ruby would want to make sure that she is bringing home the freshest food possible, and that includes the stuff that she's eating and bringing back. So yeah, where they're not like super desperate for food at the moment. That would certainly be one thing, but yeah, they're not, so I do think she would go ahead and go try to find this herd. I think we lost the scent of the one we were trying to follow. Yeah, because this is the Ponderosa herd. It's a completely different herd, but I think we're gonna have to follow and track this herd down. Be sure and mark as we go. Strengthen up territory wherever we are. See our marker over here, but we're also getting into like less sense of the elk. Chewed collar, huh? I don't think Ruby cares much about a chewed collar at the moment. She is more focused on hunting this elk. In which case, it's just a mama and her baby that we are smelling now. Oh, here's the Ponderosa herd again. Okay. Here we go. 3 hours ago. Well, there they are. They didn't go very far. Don't know where we're headed, but here we go. That one just fell. Look out, Yukon. A bite. She's not bad. Oh, that one just fell too. We're going to stick on this one. There we go, got her stopped. There we got her. Nice fresh meat for their bellies and their pups' bellies. She will rip off a piece to bring back to the pups, but she'll also look for an ungulate on the way back, because she knows that an ungulate will definitely feed the pups more. It did end up way over here, so it might be worth going more north. Or we could just take these and not worry too much about all of that. What would Ruby do? I feel like she would go east and take new territory. Yeah, if the hunting's good over here, then it would make sense for her to want to, you know, make sure all of this area is in her name. And you know, I don't know where we put our scent post here, but we'll go ahead and put it by this dead tree. Looks like there's an elk mama up there. Oh, there it is. That nice little switcheroo with our meat chunk and getting the baby. We'll let Yukon fill up his belly on that chunk of meat. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and see if we can't take this territory over. Definitely don't want to get caught with with our mouth full of elk calf. And affinity is dropping, so we'll probably just take this piece of territory if we can, and then get back to the pups as soon as we can. Another elk mama. Don't worry, elk mama, we already have what we need. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I'm not going to strengthen it fully. We are going to head back home to the pups. To the pups. I feel like I said pups. Weird. Hello, puppies. I brought you back a fresh elk calf for you guys. Hello, how are you all? Did you guys enjoy your new home? Staying in the tall grasses instead of being stuck inside of a small little den? They're all feeling very playful. Yukon is also feeling very playful. Ruby is very tired too, but she is happy to take a moment to play with her pups. Guardian. And practice. Good job, pups. That was Ruby's practice of, you know, going from playing and having fun to listening and getting in the grasses. Just in case, you know, that happens sometimes and there's danger. But it's also time to sleep. Bear. Everybody in. This is not a drill, pups. Not a drill at all. Stay in the grasses. Oh my goodness. Get out of here, bear. Ruby tries to remember how her mom handled bears. Oh, Guardian. Oh my golly gee. Get. Nope. Come here. Get in the grass. No. You can't have Guardian. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. Come here. Can you come? This might be up to you. Guardian is too scared to stay in the grasses. Ugh. Guardian, can you get in, please? Nope. Oh gosh. Ow! Oh, that about killed Ruby. Oh no. Nope. Guardian, please. Oof. That terrified Ruby, and she got a huge gash along her side from that bear pawing her. And the site was doing good until then. She does not like fighting bears. They scare her, and Yukon, are you okay? It worries her that he's just laying down here. I think she would let him know that she wants to move the pups. She doesn't feel safe here anymore. And yeah, she definitely doesn't want to be attacked by another bear. That was too close. And Guardian was so terrified. He just would not stay in those grasses. And she is so concerned about him if he's not going to stay in the grasses when they get attacked. Oh, Ruby definitely is hurting though. Yukon finishing off the elk calf. Ruby's going to go ahead and help with that. She could certainly use it. Let's see, what are their options from here for rendezvous sites? Could move up to that one. Or down to this one, which would be right on the edge of Geode Pack territory, but yeah, I think they're gonna go for it. Because Ruby does not want to stay here any longer. She doesn't want a chance of that bear coming back. We need to head southwest a little bit. I think to this one. Come on, Chandra. It's time to leave. This place is no longer safe. I think we're heading towards the one more towards the square there, but that's okay. Ruby doesn't know which one this is, but she certainly hopes that she won't have to worry about bears again. It's the last thing she expected to see when she woke up. And she is so thankful that Guardian is okay. She took such a hard hit trying to pick him up. And she knows that if the bear had swiped Guardian, then he would not be here right now. Pups are excited to be on another journey so soon. You know, they all really liked that rendezvous site. It was a really nice one, actually, but yeah, Ruby is not taking chances. I think she might even hold a little bit of a grudge against her mom, just because Ruby is the only surviving pup out of her whole litter. I believe she had 6 siblings. You know, Topaz made it 2 young hunters with her, but then he decided to hunt the moose, and you know, that was kind of on him, but you know, it was a big eye-opener for Ruby. Like, she knows how serious moose are now. And, you know, I think she kind of blamed her mom for not being able to keep all of her siblings alive. And you know, I think while they are out here, let's get a picture of this because there's not very many grasses in the way, and they're all right here. This like never happens. Aw. I love that picture. But anyways, yeah, I think she does blame her mom a bit, but now that she's trying to raise a family of her own, she's starting to realize how hard it actually is. But still, you know, her mom stayed places longer than Ruby feels that she should have. And, you know, Ruby is just not willing to take those risks wherever possible. You know, if a place isn't safe, she's going to move the pups. Alright, we should be like right on top of it. Where is this rendezvous site? Slightly to the north. Oh, here it is. It's very open as well. So, yes. Huh. We're going to call this No Bear Valley. Just because Ruby is really hoping that there's no bears that live around here. Oh gosh. I thought Yukon was a bear running towards us. Alright, well. Here we are. Pups are excited about their new home. And Ruby is exhausted and very hurt. Oh, Guardian. You caught a toad. Good job. Alright, yeah. Ruby sees this stream down here, and one, she's thirsty. She would enjoy a drink. Let's get a picture here because it's a very pretty spot. And yeah, I think she would definitely come just lay in the stream, washing the blood from that bear's mighty swipe, letting it clean her wounds, and you know, add a little bit of kind of like icing it, you know? Help take the swelling down. And she certainly doesn't have enough health to go hunt anything, but she could give it her best to find a little ungulate that might be hidden around. You know, she needs food to heal, so whatever she finds is going to be for her this time. She's not super hungry, so with any luck, maybe it'll be another elk calf and she won't eat the whole thing. This is a very pretty area too. Yeah, here's the tree den that we were wanting to bring the pups to. Oh. Just missed that rabbit. I don't even know where it went. It's okay. We need to try and find this ungulate. Ruby is very tired and really wants to get some rest. Uh-oh. It's in this one, isn't it? Well, Yukon, you can eat the rabbit that we just caught. I don't know where I put it, but it's over there. Yeah, you can eat that. I'll eat this. I got that rabbit and I just seen that mama doe booking it towards us. That's all we can eat. Let's go ahead and let Yukon eat the rest of that. That puts him at 106. Pups are not bad. We can just regurgitate some meat for them. Or catch a rabbit, maybe. If there's one between us and them. What is this? Is this a bird? Yeah. It's okay. This is a very nice open valley, so... You know, at the very least, Ruby was able to see that bear coming from far away. So hopefully, if there is another bear here, I'll be able to do the same. Guardian, you caught another one. Good job. Yukon's up here keeping an eye on him. Aww. They've always had such a good relationship. I love their relationship. Yukon came up here and fed him. Got Lalila here. Just keeping watch. Chandra doing her little zoomies like she likes to do. She is our little energetic pup. We got Amber just hanging around, also doing a little bit of zoomies, it looks like. I think, Amber, are you gonna hunt something? She's thinking about it. Alright guys, well I think this is where we are going to leave off. Yeah, I don't want this episode getting too long, and Ruby definitely is going to have to get some rest and try to heal up. She definitely took quite a hit from that bear, so thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. If you are already subscribed, thank you again so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. And welcome in everybody who is new. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, bye-bye.